Are we back? I can't tell. Right, that's his upcoming. I think I'm back. Apparently, for like 6 seconds, my OBS didn't think that I was attached to YouTube and disconnected me. So I had to restart OBS and it crashed. Jesus Christ. Babs, if you are back, I did see it and you're on the board. Beardo, you broke the internet. Maybe. What happened? It said my API wasn't configured, which I think is something to do with the stream key. I was like, have I been banned for something already? I didn't press anything. I didn't even press the Stream Deck button. Panic over. Yeah. Why does this happen to me? What the hell was that? Brown pants moment? It was. Got an adorable freeze frame out of that. I was talking away and then I looked at my OBS monitor and I was just like giving it all out. Like, what the fuck is that? So Beardo live for like 15 minutes. Glad you're back. Hey Scarborough, how you doing? Hey Spider Queen from British Columbia. So yeah. I was watching Castle with my daughter. Shut up, Crow. And there's this clip. And it involves a woman with a red top and her head disappearing. And then whack! Bus takes her out. And my daughter went, that's horrific. Caspersight, being Caspersight, was like, oh my God, is she what have I just watched? And then the story says that this woman passed away. My daughter looks at me and says, that's horrific. How can they show that? And I went, I've seen that. That's a film. It's 100% a film from the Philippines that I watched last year when it came out. But the camera angles were a bit skew-iff, and I wasn't sure of myself. So I couldn't remember the name of the film, found the wrong name for the wrong film, and was like, ah, shit, I was wrong. But then I looked, and 3 clicks on the internet, and yeah, it was a viral marketing campaign as a trailer for the trailer, where it looked like found footage and people pointing at CCTV, but it was actually from a movie in the Philippines. So I found the Facebook page for it and everything. So I've debunked this clip that is fucking horrendous because people are saying this woman died because of a curse and a head disappearing and shit, which is clearly bollocks. And I'm like, well, yeah, I haven't shown a second of your footage, but I can tell people what you said in your video, and then I can go and find the initial movie clip. So it's debunking without even looking at his footage. Lionheart, thank you for the 500 jewels. Appreciate it. Was it Bangunan? No. This woman in a red hoodie with a head. Because me and you did one with the woman getting dragged across floor Dandalf, and I think it was early days for me, but I was like, that's a movie I've watched. I can't remember the name of it now. But the whole premise of the movie is like this death curse. Have you seen Session 9 was filmed in Danvers State? I've seen that, yeah. A very good film, actually. Mrs. Bob the Beard, thank you for the cake trophy. I like cake. I don't really. Dean Bailey, thank you for the £5 beard. One of your minifigures hitchhiked to my place when I was over for yours. Is that where it went? See, now I've been asked, some of the actors claim to have seen things while filming. That was a good film. I enjoyed that. YouTube have introduced this Jules thing. It's I think it's the take on Twitch bits. Yes, you can, Chris Williams.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Trying to compete with Twitch. Have you ever looked at Skinwalker? I watched tons of footage from Skinwalker Ranch, and the weirdest thing ever to come out of that is Robbie Williams turning up randomly smoking. I was like, the fuck? What's he doing there? I've never seen anything come from Skinwalker Ranch that convinces me there's something weird going on there. I got a crew hat from Session 9 from a buddy who's no longer with us. Oh, sorry for your loss, but that's an awesome bit of merch. Awesome bit of history from an awesome film. Scarborough Gatekeeper, thank you. How the fuck do I spell that? Oh, right. The movie was called... It was in there for a second then and it's gone. Ah. YouTube love pop-ups like TikTok. It already has, hasn't it? Right, I've got to find this thing. I've got to find it. Right, oh, where's my notes? I've got notes. I've got notes. I wrote it in my notes. Because I had 2 separate videos lined up and I've turned them both into one. And I've created the links. Right, it's from We Camp Entertainment. We Camp Entertainment. You can find them on Facebook. And there we go. This is the biggest giveaway. We Camp Entertainment Fake News Palette. And this is what was being shown as real footage. I found this in 3 clips. So who are these top 5 channels to tell me that I can't react to something when they're putting that out as a real story, a real legitimate haunting? And I saw that film because I watch a lot of foreign horror, because they're far more effective than Western horror, I personally think. Simon the Sorcerer, thank you for becoming a member. I need new pens. Sorcerer? Fuck, I fucked that up. Good evening, Paranormal Fun. Beardo Jawbone is trying to help. The Wedding Curse. Yeah, it's not The Wedding Curse. Sorry, I didn't even tell you the name of the movie, did I? Right, they are saying that she got ran over, but it's not. It's a viral clip. It was a viral clip, much like the Blair Witch, designed to get people to think, oh, it's real. But there was a link with a 3D countdown to the trailer. And then the trailer had a link to that. And then, obviously, tickets for the cinema. It was a Filipino horror film. And it was pretty decent, to be fair. But these guys are like, oh, yeah, debunkers, bad, party poopers. You've told people they've just watched somebody die, and they didn't. And if they did die, is that not worse? Because it's less than a year ago if she died on the date that everyone said she died on. Because the dates on the CCTV were the dates for the trailer releases. Right, there it is. Right, there's the trailer. Post-mortem, it was called. So obviously, it on this is called Babayang Walang. But there we go. Post-mortem, official trailer. And in this trailer, there we go. There's the woman in red. There's the woman in red, and her head starts spinning because she's like freaking out and shit. Because back. There's the bus. There's the bus. And these guys are trying to tell me not to get it right. Glasgow Ghost Hunter says so much love that I hate you. Why? Beardo, tell us why. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. I really despise people put out clips like this as real. The misinformation rot people's brains on the internet. It irks. It pissed me off. It's pissed me off that they're behaving like I've got to conform and listen to them, and then I find that. Now, if you want, I think it's Casper Site's most recent top 5 ghosty thing. If you watch his reaction to it, he's like, what the fuck am I watching? He's like, tell me she's not dead. Tell me she's not. And then he thinks she is. Beardo, you're grounded. How rude, Cassidy, me. Don't make me take the magnets off. I will take them off. You need to use another Backstreet Boys because he's totally different now. True. I mean, I've borderline changed everything. My hair is completely different. My weight is a lot different. And I've kind of changed recently. Well, not there I haven't, but there I have. Better be pissed off than pissed on. True. This is the other thing. I've had to start putting, I don't know if you can see it, plastic spacers under my wedding rings because they're falling off now. But yeah, it's for him to have sent me that email and then I spot that because my daughter's doing fucking paint by numbers, loads of it. It's like therapeutic for her for a time away from work or some cack. And while she's got it on, she's had like Mr. Ballen and the Y-Files and stuff that I can actually get into. We watched some Beard Meets Food, and then I was like, oh, let's put Casper Site on. He's good for a giggle, because one of the Mr. Ballen stories was just fucking dark. Everybody died over and over again. And then it ended with Jim Jones. Fuck. I hope I didn't say that too loud and summoned somebody. There goes my lunch. CRL! You did promise to do a new Backstreet song for charity for this. I know I did. Love Mr. Ballen. Yeah, you got me into Mr. Ballen. I didn't realise my daughter was already watching him. He's too larger than life. Absolutely not. We've already discussed. Oh, Beto, I saw this ghost that turned out to be a real person in real. Huh? It's just a person then, isn't it? He can eat. He can. Evening, Vinny. Hope you're well. Congrats on the awards. I don't know if... See, Dandalf's not on Facebook. Mr. Gray, if you're still there, are you aware that you're up for an award as well? Against me, the Ouija Brothers, and a few other very good people. Mythos. Beard Meets Food is great. Don't know how he does it. I mean, the guy works out hard, and he only eats Greek yogurt and berries and stretches his stomach out with water and stuff, but he's a fucking machine. But his new channel is brilliant, where he goes to these like really bizarre themed restaurants and does the stuff there. Tell me why you like the Backstreet Boys. Waynesville rock music? I don't. I fucking hate them. And for that... Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. No, there isn't voting for it. The initial vote, they would never vote. It was people had to basically comment on Facebook posts. Sorry, there was a Facebook post from Spook and Spirit Fest. They put a voting form, and you could vote for yourself, you could vote for others, and they basically said, as long as they're in the UK, you can vote for whoever, but that's only for the nominations. So apparently they were inundated with nominations, but they don't count as votes because there isn't voting. They've got a panel of 4 or 5 judges, I believe, that are going to look at the content, look at the charity work, and all of these different things that people are doing. The one me and Dandalf are in at the same point is integrity in the paranormal. But we are the finalists, you know. So I think that's fantastic because Real Evidence is up for 2 awards. I'm up for 2 awards. Dandalf's up for an award. Mythos, the Ouija Brothers. There's a lot of very friendly faces on there. A lot of very friendly faces. Don't let him lie. He loves the Backstreet Boys. He's got their action figures. There. Good evening, Paramonkey Podcast. Good luck with the Golden Bollock Award. What a knob. Just jealous of you. Going to be amazing in September. Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around it, B, because B is part of that project. But yeah, there's down to judges, and they'll be looking at the work people have done. And it's I suppose it stops it then becoming a popularity contest. Unfortunately, well, or fortunately for Mike from Real Evidence, with it not being a popularity contest, because he's in the same category as GTI, and if they were just counting votes, everybody's fucked. Beardo's got golden bollocks. How do you know, Justin? He keeps sending me nudes. Something wrong with him. Bad Cat's up for an award. Ghost Squad are up for an award as well. Ghost Squad are up for newcomer or something like that, which is fantastic. Hey, Ruthie, how you doing? You missed that you were posher than Seg in a poll. That was a fun stream Crow did. Congrats on more nominations. Hey, appreciate it. I mean, it's not about winners and losers and all that. I think it's fantastic that legitimate teams and the debunkers are getting included into the paranormal community. I think it's brilliant. And it was nice to see Mythos and Dandalf in there, Mike from Real Evidence in there. I think it's fantastic. When people keep saying, "Oh, debunkers, you don't make a difference," well, you're certainly concerned about this a little bit too much. And we certainly getting invited more places, you know, doing stuff with Richard Felix. There's a TV pilot that was it a TV pilot? Kind of. I think that I watched the premiere for and then was asked afterwards if I wanted to get involved in it and start work on one of the seasons. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Going to these locations and stuff, I'm up for it as long as I can just be me. Vixamu, thank you for the... I think that was a star. Nanny Pups, thank you for the 279. When is the awards? 5th of September in Leeds. I can't remember the actual building. Nanny Pups, of course you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Tough to see you guys get nominated and involved more with the paranormal field. Do you know what? I think... Yeah, Richard Felix is up for a lifetime award. If he wins that, make sure you got plenty of drinks and food in front of you, because I love Richard Felix. He's a very, very nice man. But holy shit, can he talk? Kaz Feb, thank you for another 5 gifted. It's very kind of you. Appreciate you. Hard to keep up with the chat. It is. Beanox, can you put the address up, please? Yeah, B will know. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I hope Mike stays sober and no more pulling wigs off. Mike has assured me that he is not getting as drunk here as he did at Parameet, and I have assured him I'm going to get him fucked up. Fahab with the 39 months. What are you up for? The most hair dyes of 2026. You cock. Genuinely brilliant to see so many great names up for an award, and GTI. You know, else who can talk, Seg. Yeah, I'll guarantee you Seg would have been up for an award if he was UK-based. Because one of the rules is you've got to be in the UK. I'm sure that's obviously so they can get people there for the award ceremony. Oh, there we go. I'll pin that. Thank you, Ruthie. Jordan Wall, thank you for the star thing. I appreciate it. The sparkles. That's what they are. I've pinned that. It's a fantastic event from what I've heard. Because I was going to go last year. I think it was really close to Parameet last year as well. And then just shit happens, you know. Kaz did Beardo, thank you for the gifted. I did. I put the ×2 on the board as well. No Beardo is cock. Big Griff. Is Griff in the chat? Griff, do you know you're up for an award as the Ouija Brothers? I can't see Griff. Kestrel Pat, thank you for the chili. I appreciate you. Just joined. What's happened? There's awards and loads of people, good people, have been nominated. I'm not going to say anything about the others. Fuck. Right. Let me... It's easier to show, innit? It's easier to show it. Entity 7, thank you for the lame. Dickhead. But you are lame. At least you're honest. Elsine, thank you for the 5. Can I get a wee, please, Beardo? Yes, you can. Right, if I do that one, no. That one, yes. Stick my head over there, and then there. So, Golden Orb Award finalist, Charitable Impact, myself, Paranormal Sisters, they're always in the chat. Paranormal Penny Pinchers, M&M Mysteries, I've not heard of them. My Haunted Hotel and William C. Greaves. He's getting that. The amount he raised for charity with his book is fucking phenomenal, and he deserves it. You have a retracted message pinned. I'm sure B put it as well. There she did. There you go. I got it. Thank you. Right. Fucking hell. So, innovation in tech, Penny, Andy. I'm not sure who Penny is. Andy Guy I've met a few times. Very nice guy. UFO Identified. I think I've met them. PSI. SPI. I don't know who these are either. New team Spotlight. The Ghost Quad Boys. Let's go. Dead Enders. Ghostly Nights. Mad Reactions I know of. I don't know many of these others, I'm afraid. Emerging Investigator Award. Jamie from Parabug, Spooky Island Paranormal. Emily Paranormal, who recently won an award at the last place. Rachel Parry, I'm not sure who that is. Daily Detour. I don't know who a lot of these people are. I'm sorry. Social Media Excellence Award. Real Evidence, Bad Cat Paranormal, Ghost Trip Investigation, Twin Investigate, and Poppy Kane. I've never heard of Poppy Kane either. Paranormal Integrity Awards, Mythos, The Ouija Brothers, World of Mr. Grey, Real Evidence, and me. What dickhead? Put all of us in that group. I am friends with every one of these people, damn it. Collaboration and Community Awards, CCS, Paranormal, Dark Side Spirit Seekers, Pursuit of the Paranormal, Paranormal Sister. Right, those guys I know, and obviously Bristol Paranormal Hunters. It's good to see them get a nomination there. Really cool to see. And the Lifetime Contribution Award, Andy Guy, Corinne, PSI, Neil Packer, who runs Parameet, and my mate Richard. Yeah, Richard Felix. I know Corinne very well. I know Richard very well. I've met Andy a bunch of times. I'm investigating with Neil soon. So, yeah, that is the toughest group. It is. The one with all the fucking debunkers and the Ouija Brothers. Very tough group, but nobody's a loser in that group, are they? To have another one of your friends finish above you or get the award, I'm fucking good with it. Really good with it. I think it's fantastic that those nominations have gone the way they have. Should own awards, biggest tit awards. Biggest tit or biggest tits? Why is this chat not working on this monitor? Everyone in the integrity group deserves the award. I'm not going to use this to... You know, there's some people that I may not get along with so well. It's not about that. I'll kindly just say nothing or do the following, whatever. I don't care. It's not about that. Vito, please debunk PX TV. New videos. Sees as he's back. You have a lot of new content to make now. PX TV. Zariah Cat, thank you for the membership. I don't know why I've just decided to start writing in fucking capital letters and then small. You should do an award for the biggest fakers. Hey, no worries, Mike. Glad I'm not the only one. What's that? You've been a member for ages. Why is it cancelled? I have no idea. All the people on the list is awesome, so whoever wins... Being nominated is an honour. Yeah, I mean... PX TV. I think PX TV... I'm sure she was the lady that I said was drunk when she was slating me. I think there might be two. Thank you for the party hat for 20 joules. Appreciate it. Cheryl notices straight away. What have you noticed? Anyone else see the irony of calling it an Orb Award? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm a debunker that got an award with a fucking ghost on it, you know? All winners in that category. Yeah, I just think that it's a great achievement, not just for me personally, but for the community of debunkers. PXTV is Mark Smith. Beware he's a not... Oh, wait, is he the... Is he the sex pest? I probably shouldn't have said that in case he's not. But he... Is that who I think it is? It's going to be a great night. Bearder called me the bouncer of Parameet. I did. I thought you were going to kick the shit out of Mike. Trust me, you don't want to know. He's a very bad egg. Did some bad things. Got arrested. Disappeared for many years. But now he's back and starts scamming and taking money off people. Sounds like my bag. Yeah, he was a convicted... Yeah. I mean, that's fucking brave, innit? Because didn't he do the whole thing of I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent? Because there was a few calling him out for it, and then he was actually arrested, charged, and then disappeared, as in went to prison. Please don't say you don't remember. There's a couple of PX TV name-ish channels. There's a lady in America that hates my guts as well. I'm only aware of him because that was after my time on YouTube. I was only aware of him with the group surrounding him and a certain person screaming in his face like, I'm going to cut your fucking head off and all that nonsense. I'm going up for the 2 days, but I won't be drinking and staying the sun. Oh, am I? No, I think we're coming back to Sunday night because Mrs. Geek is working. I've been gluing down my wig for the event. Called me a bouncer and then realised I was lovely. True. I can't believe he's back. I don't know if see, this is one of those cases where I don't know if it's the right thing to draw attention to him. Because much like the stuff that's going on with Biff right now, he's loving people going at him and he's feeding off it and he is growing from it, even though he's a disgusting human being. Can I get a rar? Of course you can, Pupsy Sebastian. Which one is it? That one. Rar. Rar. Mike James, thank you for the £2 cake or death. I'm not a big fan of cake, but I'd rather not die, so I'll eat a cake to live. What the fuck have I just answered there? But thank you, Mike James, for the strange question. Lurking while I have lunch. Congrats, Beardo. Well deserved, pal. Hey, congrats to you as well, Bristol. Nice, you know. Hey, wallpaper guy. Damn, you only paid for the morning and not the awards itself. Dope. Why do you do that? Big up, Beardo. How's things? All good, thank you, Andrew Larkin. But yeah, I believe there's still tickets on sale for the day event and the evening and all of that stuff. So the address is on there, but the easiest way to find it is Facebook and then Spook and Spirit Fest. If I'm honest, we're the winners, being able to enjoy Beardo's makes me proud. Makes me proud. If I'm honest, I just fucking read that. What am I doing? It's too hot in here. And I haven't plugged the air conditioner because the temperature is supposed to drop. It hasn't in here. Wasn't expecting that at all. Massive thanks to all that support all the finalists. I mean, I don't know how many people were like nominated, but I know it was a lot. I'm sure they said there was over 217 nominations. And for us to get into the top 4 or 5, or to get into the 4 or 5 finalists, I think that's fucking incredible for every team. Lurgan eating the strawberries left over from yesterday. I had the leftover pork, chicken, and beef. Never said I enjoyed it, what? Beanox, if Michael Beardo upset you, you super glue the wig to their heads. A big curly ginger wig would look... Hey, listen. Let's not fuck with my hair, alright? I've done enough damage to it myself. We're proud of you, and without people like you, we would have F all to watch. You'd find something, I'm sure. Laura Lee, how are you doing? Never said I enjoyed it. Yes, it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I've got an investigation this week with Neil that does Parameet. I'm going back to the Four Crosses with him. I've just done an investigation with Dean, but there's something up with the footage. It's choppy as hell and I can't fix it, so I'm going to try and do something with it. But I thought it was my editing software, but the playback off the memory cards is just as bad. I had lost lots of food yesterday. It was my mum's birthday. Happy birthday to your mum. That was meant to be... I guessed. Your nomination for the Integrity of the Paranormal was definitely going to piss off the fakers. Well done on both. Good. The thing is, right, people can accuse me of whatever they want. Being nasty, being horrible, jokes that ain't funny, all of that stuff, whatever. I don't lie. I make mistakes, but I own up to my mistakes. But I don't lie. Other people that are pissed at me are only pissed at me because they lie. Just saying it. Before watching you, we believed all the crap. Now we sit trying to catch them out. A lot of people do. I just looked up. Paranormal is Mark Smith. Yeah, I thought it was. I've put a few messages to you, Beardo. Griff, have you put them on my personal Facebook? Because if you have, I can't get into it. I'll get like this. I can get into my Facebook, but I can't get into the messages. I just get a wheel. And I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Your jokes aren't funny, Beardo. Get the fuck out of my chat. A lot of the nominations already gone through in here. Oh. Sorry, Griff. Can I... How do I mod view this shit? Can I even look at messages he sent? Channel activity. I'm here for a few messages. I'll see if Steve wants to pop up as well, but I've got to have a look around probably the Saturday. Oh, there we go. We will be able. Right, I got you, Griff. Hey, it'd be good to see you, man. It'd be good to see you. Facebook glitching. Yeah, but it's only my public my private profile. All good. Yeah, it'd be good to see you, man. Really good to see you. Because, obviously, the last one, you were on a cruise or something, weren't you? Because Steve was going to come down. And I'm sat out in the fucking knobhead. He was like, I'm a bit nervous. I was like, all right, I'll wait outside at 9 o'clock. And just come in with me and Mrs. Geek, innit? Sat outside, 9:10. I was like, I am sat here. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm not coming. Sounds like you've been hacked, Beardo. That's why I lost my Facebook and most of my social... it's not a hack, it's just an issue with trying to bounce between the Facebook Beardo page and then my other one. Facebook's been down, it's not been working on laptops or tablets. Facebook is a pile of cack. Facebook has glitched globally. Oh, there we go. Wish was going, I really want to meet Griff. Watch a gig in Manchester. Nice. Yeah, because I went to East Drive and I was like, oh, I wonder if the boys are about when I was driving home. But it was like fucking 33 degrees by the time I got to Birmingham. I was like, I'm not stopping. I just want to get home because my air conditioning's knackered. Steve Griff best paranormal team with Paul and Mark. 5 of you should do something together. See, I've worked with Ghosts on Trent and I've worked with the Ouija Brothers, but we've never... Well, I've worked with Steve. Me and Griff have gone to theme parks and chilled out. We've never investigated together. I won't go then, Paul, so you don't miss out. Who are the Tates? Tates? I have no idea. No idea. Ghosts of Britain, how you doing? Welcome in. I was really shocked the other day. Ghosts of Britain tagged me in something, and I was like, and it was the article about how debunkers are needed, and there was a comprehensive list about the debunkers and what we all do, including Dandalf, Biddle. I was like, ah, cool. Bet Griff gets to ride all the rides. Yep. Yeah, we went to Thorpe Park, and the new ride, Hyperion, had not long opened. What a day. What a day. Are you too short for rides, CRL? Oh, man, I'd be gutted. I'd be gutted. There was a ride in Alton Towers. I went to Alton Towers. They tried to click me in, and obviously because of my gut, it wouldn't lock, and they swapped me and Steve in seats, and then it locked. But I've seen a few people not be able to get on rides because they're too big. I was like, shit, I got to that point. Who's nasty people? What? I mean, would you, Mrs. Geek, be interested in some chili rum and gin? I'd absolutely be up for chili rum. You'd have to ask Mrs. Geek when she's about, or you'd have to tell her what ingredients are in there, because she's keto. Too short for a lot of them. That's mad. That's mad. The Tate brothers, influencers that do... Oh, you know Andrew Tate? Can't fucking stand... listen, that toxic masculinity bullshit and go and fuck yourself. They're all on fucking steroids. They're all fucking criminal. Bollocks to the lot of them. I can't fucking stand that shit. I'm going to be doing a lot of work in a scientific manner, more personal to my own name rather than the group name. Did an article on EMF meters. Hey, I look forward to that because I'm aware of your history before. I'm not getting into it. But also, I'm aware that you were a very respected debunker, really, an in-person debunker. So, cool. So, problem with some Facebook accounts with Messenger, trying to read messages from Facebook, I had to open them in Messenger to read them. I don't know what any of that is. I just use Facebook for memes and... I mean, I barely use my own personal Facebook anymore. Just say it, don't care. All right, before the fucking nonsense that you put out. Ah, dear. But I'll be fair with Lee. When we had a bit of a back and forth, at least he did it to me, and we had a back and forth, you know, instead of video at video at video, and explained himself well. And then my Facebook fucked up. I was like, he's blocked me, the bastard. And then he sent me a message like, it's not blocked. I was like, all right. At least I own it, mate. True. I got time for people that can just stand up and say, yeah, fair enough. I got time for that. I mean, fucking Yasko hangs around in here. Kalani turns up now and again. There's a difference. There's levels to it and all, you know? And to be fair, it's the fucking clickbait, man. We've all got a clickbait, but holy shit. But it's cool. I tried to sign up my Facebook and the PC just kept going back to the sign-in page. Yeah, Facebook's fucked, innit? So, but I try not to log out of my Beardo page because I think I'm 400 followers away from 10k, which is like proper monetization on there. Maybe Debunker should set up some manifest on how to provide evidence. See? How? Same as the scientific stuff that keeps getting thrown at us. Why don't debunkers use scientific methods? What scientific methods? Because there are none. There is nothing scientific to say that the paranormal or ghosts are real. So how can we do a scientific investigation into something that there's zero proof of? Now, I can say, you know, these gadgets are giving you false positives and the DR60 is a load of bollocks. Sorry, Lee. You know, EMF meters don't work the way most people think they do, and I can do all of that stuff and then not do it myself when I go on investigation. But I have done it, otherwise I can't say they don't work if I haven't used them. The flip side to that is I've started, like when we've just done 30 Strive, I've started doing more old school investigation styles where literally I'm looking at the specific claims of the property pre-YouTube and seeing how we could possibly create them with a human element. One of the tests, the results are either it's a lie or it's paranormal because we couldn't recreate it no matter what we did. And when that video comes out, you lot are going to laugh your asses off because I was getting pelted with crucifixes. Joke Shubino, what you get if you cross a hippo, elephant, and a rhino? Hell if I know, but you're welcome. What the fuck? Hi, Fiona. Pink peppercorn, cinnamon. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to have the cinnamon. I don't think she can. She have peppercorn? I don't know. Use Fred at East Drive. Thing is, hey Liz Cornell, how you doing? The way that a lot of people have this, the way people are getting weird things at East Drive now is when they're not investigating. This is why when the Weeds Brothers went in and did like 2 nights of lives, they were playing video games. We went there. I went there with Bristol, and we didn't investigate for nearly 7 hours. We tacked on an investigation at the end to get a video out of it. The rest of it was just cover the house in cameras and microphones, do a couple of live streams, but just let the house do the house thing. But my own experience, thankfully, I don't need anyone else to prove anything to me. True. I mean, you can never prove or I suppose you could disprove somebody's personal experience if it's like an area known for infrasound or whatever. I try not to look at people's personal experiences because they should be allowed to have them. Things happen, you're not paying attention. Certainly in East Drive, more and more people are like Justin. I trust Justin, I trust the Weege Brothers, and they're like, it's when you're not expecting it, when you're not investigating, 9 times out of 10, if something is going to happen, I'm not saying things happen 9 times out of 10, it's then. And I'm aware of a lot of people that I've met through Justin that have been to that house, and they all say the same thing. Just leave cameras running or do a live stream or something. Because that's when weird shit happens. And I've had weird shit at 30 East Drive. Nothing massive, but it's been the odd thing here and there. When I went with the Bristol boys, the fucking clips they've been sending me of weird noises that we can't account for. The whistling that I was hearing in the kitchen, and I'm like, I'm stood here and I can still hear it, and it's not coming from outside. The deep thuds and it. That's the weirdest night I've had in that house, and I've had a couple of weird nights. For me, the word paranormal doesn't mean ghost. A lot of people automatically think ghost when they hear that word. Yeah, I mean, the paranormal technically covers cryptids, UFOs, anything outside of the norm. But in regards to that argument, I believe I've seen a ghost, and I do believe, even though I dismissed it at the time, is the whistle in the boiler. No, we turned it off, and it was downstairs in the kitchen, dining area. I do believe that when I went to the 30 East Drive with Dean and Lee from Three Spires, I saw something dart from the kitchen, and I dismissed it to high EMF, and there is zero proof that high EMF, especially when you've just walked in there, can cause three people to see the same thing. If I have a closed-off, locked-off room that has objects move, 2 IR setup, 24/7 suffices proof. There'd always be questions. No matter how you set things up, there will always be questions. And as paranormal investigators, you just have to take those questions. It's when people get really pissy at being questioned, where I'm like, oh yeah, what have you got to hide? But yeah, the more cameras, the more decent audio recorders, the better. If you can lock a room off, fine. But I would also suggest you post a map of the area, because if you're close to a train track, and I'm talking, when I say close, sometimes 3 or 4 miles, the infrasound can cause things to move in your home. Ryan's farts have that effect. Ryan's farts nearly left my soul from my body. I'm very good, thank you, Liz. I'm fucking sweating, though. It's so hot in here. Could the paranormal be all human created, either by fakery or through emotions and energies they're releasing without knowingly doing so? I know it sounds crazy, but parabugs, it's all crazy, right? Absolutely all of it. Now, I spoke to a woman at Parameet called Kate, and Kate's got this thing with imps. And she did a podcast with Justin, and I'm like, imps and fairies? Fuck off. But then when I listened to her talk, I was like, right, she's not telling us that there are imps definitely running around pushing shit over in your house. But, like, back in the day, people 100% believed it was imps and goblins and stuff. Now, do we just call what they called then imps? Do we now just call them poltergeists? And I'm like, you can't tell her she's nuts for believing in something that you can't see or capture, when we are all out looking for things that you can't see or capture. That comes down then to belief. So there's that. To say, I don't believe in this, but I believe in that, you know what I mean? It's all just, it's not even theories. You can't even call what we do theories. It's just blatant guesswork and stabs in the dark based on belief, I guess. But I truly believe that I have seen something. I also truly believe that other people have come to me with issues that they genuinely believe. And that's a lot different to, I've seen a wire glint. I've seen this, I've seen that. Because I've made mistakes in things. I've asked Gandalf to check my footage before I say something fucking stupid. Not in a debunking sense, in an investigating sense. Because we're all learning as well. Deathstalker, thank you for the 38 months. Who's going? Me and Mike from Real Evidence are going 100%. We've already paid. That should be enough for you there, Griff. I don't know if the Bristol boys are going. Keep an open mind. Absolutely. See, this is the thing. Debunkers specifically are always told that they are closed-minded. And I'm like, hang on. We pay the same money as you to go to these haunted locations. We go in there and we talk to walls, hoping for a response. We just don't fucking lie about it. Same as the Ouija Brothers, Ghosts on Trent, and any of these teams, they're all out week in, week out, trying to capture something that's very, very difficult to capture. if at all possible, to capture. We're no different, other than we're fucking honest and we don't create things. Ugh, does my head in. Acast Scarlet, nobody's late to my streams. Already have your bottle of rum ready. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'll see you in Leeds. I'll bring the fireball. Liz, I don't think I had very much of your fireball. But I distinctly remember I'm sure it was a pint glass of fireball you passed to me. Like, do you want some of that? And I was like, what the fuck, a pint? I had a good mouthful, and then I burped fireball for the next day. And I think I remember you telling Paul off, because Paul started chugging it. I always wonder why people don't see ghost insects. You could say this because they don't have a soul or a conscience. They're not aware of themselves. Which is why people say you don't see cavemen. But I think cavemen were sentient. Just playing some COD while listening. Do you still jump? Yeah, I still play COD on a Monday and a Friday sometimes if Mrs. Geek's working. I played COD twice last week. I've just had a couple of weeks off gaming because I've been redoing the studio. How many livers will be knocking on my door during Spookfest? A lot. Last collaboration with the Ouija. Do you know, I've always enjoyed the content from the Ouija Brothers and Ghosts on Trent, and seeing them working together so often, obviously because Griff's work, Mark's work, Paul's work, and to see those two channels like work so closely together to keep the content coming out because they respect each other's real life situations, I think it's fantastic. Ghosts, insects, or orbs? Get out! That's not true, CRL. That's not true. I played Resident Evil this week as well. One day, debunkers will be more popular than the paranormal than fakers faking due to people's minds being educated by debunk. I think that's why it's starting to get so aggressive again. I think it's getting so aggressive again because they can see debunkers are growing. There's more debunking channels than there's ever been. And there's more teams wanting to work with debunkers. And now debunkers are getting nominated for awards. And, you know, friends with people like Jason Halls and Richard Felix and Kieran O'Keefe. And I think that really worries them. Because while a lot of these people are like, look, I've got X amount of followers, I can see the team name and people will be like, oh, GTI, I heard of that. I watched them on TikTok. But if you say Kieran O'Keefe, Richard Felix, or anyone from Most Haunted, they know them by name. Which was Ghost Trent best panel teams on YouTube, and that's that. Fair. I respect your opinion. I mean, they're close friends of mine. Ooh, you played a 5-year-old game. I need new mods. These ones are broke. But you know, I always said I would never, ever, ever do an investigation with a psychic medium because I don't believe in psychic mediums. But then Ali from HauntX, he asked me, and I was like, right, this guy ain't after money. He ain't after trying to convince me of anything. And I was like, am I cutting my nose off to spite my face to not go to a location because he's a psychic medium? But I like the guy, so I'll go. So I went. Not a lot happened. There were some weird noises here and there. He didn't try to tell me that there was a ghost stood next to me doing this on my shoulder. He was like, I can call out, we can try seances. And I'm like, well, I've never really done a seance outside of a paid event, so come a fat ass in. Because if something happens, I'm fucking really, really happy. And Ali and Sadie, well, Sadie's actually in the chat. I just saw you there. Sorry, Sadie. They're really nice people that I really get along with. And then to pick Ali's brains about it, with Ali knowing full well my beliefs and him not being insulted by it, that's the way it should work. And now Kate, Kate with the imps and stuff. I got asked by a production company, would I do something with Kate? And I'm like, I don't have an issue with Kate. Yes, I'd work with Kate. She intrigues me. She's a very intelligent woman. I just won't work with fakers. I will work with people with different belief systems. I won't work with fakers. I think Uncanny is proof that science can be fun and work if done right. I think Uncanny's been the best thing for the paranormal in decades. Because it's non-confrontational. You've got the skeptic, you've got the believer, you've got Danny Robbins that's like... He's fantastic as a writer and as the lead for the show. They've got these historical cases. The stuff they're doing on YouTube is brilliant. The BBC podcasts are brilliant. But it doesn't insult your intelligence. And I think that that's really good for the paranormal. And I'm assuming that because of the whole thing of Team Believer, Team Skeptic, and them working, has had a knock-on effect for the debunking community on YouTube. I've been kicked off a few channels, and I'm sure it's because I'm very on-side with debunkers like yourself and open to the paranormal as well, because apparently you can't be a debunker. There's a guy in my chat, he doesn't mind me saying his name, AV Stevie. And AV Stevie loved me as a debunker, but he also loved some of the channels that I think are fake, and he was just hanging around to take his word, make his own mind up. And then he changed his profile picture to an image of him in a Beardo t-shirt. And there was a channel, I think he'd been subbed for something like 40 months, and they banned him for renewing his membership and wearing a Beardo t-shirt. And he's like, I have given them hundreds and hundreds of pounds. You've all seen how much AV Stevie's put into this channel. He's done the same for that channel, and they banned him for wearing a Beardo t-shirt. John Tennant, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. Crow Judas, you have to scream at Beardo for a Negan like this. Crow, what's a Negan? Okay.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
I really like Amy's Crypt, but I was so disappointed when they had Kelsey on for a couple of episodes. I get the disappointment. Now, I've met Amy's Crypt. They know exactly what I think of apps and devices and stuff. They use loads of them. Again, two people that are very open to the skeptical side of it, to the point where they're like, right, we've got this location. We want you to go there. Do you want us to be there, or do you want to do it on your own? I was like, I'd like you to be there to do the history and to show me all the documents to prove this building is what you say it is, because it was in contention for a while. I've already seen a lot of it, and I think Amy's Crypt are right. Having this discussion with them, and then for me to be like, actually, I'd rather investigate the location myself, but just have you guys there to do the history and show me around and tell people the fantastic work you've done. And they were just like, they could have been like, you cheeky bastard. We're a massive channel, and they didn't. They were really open to it all. Alexis Artemis Green Howard the First, thank you for the 250 murder kill deaths. Happy birthday, Beardo. It's not my birthday. Congratulations on your nomination. I'm not banning you then. Alexis Artemis Green Howard 1. There you go. That'll do. Appreciate you. Simon Passant, thank you for the 22 months. Bloody legend. Football's on. Stop telling people football's on when I'm live. Dickhead. You stopped watching Amy's Crypt as soon as they bought the Cage House. I mean, I'm not going to try to convince anyone otherwise. But, a lot of people... Oh, specifically, there was an article brought out to say that what they've bought is, in fact, not the Witch House. And I have seen more evidence to say that it is than isn't. There are a few people putting information out there about that location that seem to have an axe to grind. And I've seen both sides of it, because one of those people emailed me, giving me false information about Barry Guy. Knowing full well I don't get on with Barry, but I'm not going to put false information out there about him just to get one up. Hey, Ghost Quest, how you doing? But, I mean, there was a video of Amy's Crypt I was watching, and my daughter was just like, what are you watching? Why are they walking backwards around this building? I was like, because the claim is if you walk backwards around this building, like 3 times or something, then the devil will appear. That's testing a claim. That's like me getting the boys to pelt me with crucifixes at 30 East Drive. Brian Reinhardt, how you doing? I'm not a huge football fan, Beardo, but how did Wales get on in the World Cup? They didn't. They did what they always do and stayed home. I don't watch football anyway. And even, do you know what? Even if Wales were in the World Cup, I probably wouldn't have watched it because football, it doesn't appeal to me. Hey, Papa Smurfs, I asked Paul if he was ill. The football's all right. Just fucking call me Papa Smurf, you cheap fucking lurch. Have you checked out Mr. Handpay's video on Omar's slot videos? They total fake trash. Because it's out of the paranormal. I don't really pay attention to it. Paul, absolutely. This is dedicated to Paul and Bristol Paranormal.
Wankers.
Amy Script is scared of you after Parameet. Probably. To say Mythos up for award and has been on YouTube for a while shows how much love he gets. True. We walked around the big tree because it claimed a witch would appear. Yeah. You go to a location, you look at what the claims and what the history is, try to recreate it. For example, this summer I'm walking, I nearly said the name of the fucking hill then. I'm going to do that, apparently at midnight, if you walk from bottom to top of this hill, the devil will appear and try to sit on your back. And if you don't carry him to the top, he'll kill you. All right, I'm going to go walk a hill at midnight one day next week. Cutting my toe. Oh, dirty bastard. Can I have a wee, please? Yes, you can. Sandra, I'll ban you too. Good evening, Folk and Fable. How are you doing? Hey, Folk and Fable, do you want to say it in the chat? If you're ready to. Say it in the chat and then I can read it out all proud and stuff. Beardo, let me know when you get some chili sauces. I will do. Mark, hope you're well. Sharel with a fucking foot. My hubby loves American football. I don't get spoiled anymore. Just a bunch of grown people fighting over a ball. This is how fucked up American football is. They call it American football and barely kick the thing. They fucking throw it. Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't you just call it rugby for wimps? Because they have to wear shoulder pads. I wonder how many people that annoyed. Anyone who's reading the weekly US UAP file dump, there's a lot of classified info being released about the paranormal and supernatural from the CIA. Really? Is it as boring as the UFO stuff they've been doing? Went to the Four Crosses Inn, went to test the evil entity in the cellars alone. Absolutely shit myself in the pump. That pump has scared just about everyone I've ever gone there with. I feel like I need to buy Beardo merch just to make it my profile pic to see how many channels boot me. Oh, it'll happen. It's happened to a few people. And it's sad that I don't boot people for being fans of channels. I've booted some because they've been fucking horrendous in defense of channels. And when I say horrendous, hey, Mama Geek, when I say horrendous, I mean sending me fake fucking legal notifications and shit. Peter, what you call football, we call in America soccer. Yeah, but you're wrong. My sister tried Bloody Mary with Jay. Have you seen the Jay stations back? You know, the guy that faked his girlfriend's death. Didn't tell her he was doing it. And then everyone's mortified by him. Loses his channel, gets banned from YouTube. He's allowed back. His first video back, he's like, I'm not going back to my old ways. He's doing 3 AM challenges again. Fucking hell. I was going to cover him, but he is so bad. Innocent. My ass. Even Beardo wouldn't ban the boss. Sandra. Fuck J Station. Absolutely, he's a scumbag. That's the shit we really don't need in the paranormal. I mean, he faked his girlfriend's death, cried, earned a fuck ton of money off. He didn't earn, he scammed a fuck ton of money off it. give some half-assed apology. Somehow YouTube have lifted his ban. I'm coming back. I'm not going to do the same thing, and now he's doing the same thing. Disgusting. Sorry, guys, girls. Back from a loo break. Did I miss anything? I banned Sandra. You don't feel like you have a lot of new tattoos? Not for about a year. The last tattoo I had was the screaming skulls in between my tattoos. They knew that was last. I basically sleeved that part of my arm off last summer. It's probably because I'm wearing a vest again. Sorry, I cut off. Dear Beardo, wait until I see you. What are you gonna do? Send Ryan at me with his ass. Oni's son is trying to come back. He's back posting on YouTube, not just TikTok. Who? I don't know who that is, CRL. Is that somebody I've covered? Struggle to get view. YouTube's hard. YouTube's harder now than it's ever been. And if this UK law passes, it's going to get even harder. Soccer is a British term as a shortened term of association football used by Southerners who are famous for making shortened variants of words sandwich, sarnie, etc. Yeah, Neon, I did a video. Was it my second channel or this one, CRL? I think it was this one because it was paranormal. But he faked his girlfriend's death. Then he did like a fucking ceremony about her death on the side of the road. Then he did a Ouija board at 3 a.m. and summoned her on the Ouija board. Her parents thought that she'd actually fucking died because he was crying and shit, stream after stream after stream. And she was on holiday or some shit, came back and was like, what the fuck? Why does everyone think I'm dead? Their relationship broke down. YouTube, there was other things that he'd done, but YouTube stepped in and was like, you're permanently banned. Disgusting behaviour. And now he's fucking back. And he's like, he came back and he's like, I've learned my lesson. I'm doing different content. Nobody watched it, so he's back faking his shit. Half your viewers are disappearing. It's just YouTube at the moment. I seem to be coming back out of the slump that I was in. But even then, I did the studio video that everyone wanted me to do. 1.2k people watched it, which is fucking awful for a channel my size, but, you know, it's outside of my normal thing. But then I do the British government thing, which I've never done on this channel. Fucking 90k views. Yes, Simon, you can have a rar. 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 No. He's not mentally ill. He's just a cunt. Sorry. I know, I don't use that word. I try not to use that word on stream, but if you're going to lie about somebody's death to earn money, get banned, and then come back and start doing the same shit, then that's exactly what you are. I can't fucking stand people like that. Oh, I hate that I've said that word on a live to describe somebody, but that it's the only way I can put that. That's not mental health. That is just poor behavior, and the conscience. There is no conscience. It is one of the most disgusting things you can do. Fake somebody's. There are other channels that I can't fucking stand that probably looked at that and went, Jesus, you did what? Yeah, I C-bombed Tracy. I did C-bomb Tracy. It's in a video that's going out on the second channel this week. But this is fucking epic. I've just left a sweat handprint on it. That's epic. I love that. I'm a ducky. Oh dear, Beardo. I mean, I don't blame you. See you next year. Yeah. But sometimes that word is very good. for, you know. It's the only word I could... It's the word that came into my brain trying to describe somebody that lied about his girlfriend dying and then did a vigil where people were donating. Absolutely fucking abysmal. Oh, I hate it.
Piss off, ghost!
There you go, Angel. There's something wrong with the brain. Maybe it was his first time trying mushrooms. See, no, I don't agree with drugs made me do it. Alcohol made me do it. I know plenty of people that take drugs, and I know plenty of people that have been alcoholics that don't do evil shit. I know plenty of people with all sorts of mental health conditions, and they don't do evil shit. That is an excuse. I might ruffle some feathers with that. That is an excuse by bad people that were going to do bad things anyway. So, folks, you may know I grow chilies in my little back garden, and I post the garden updates on the Chili Northerner YouTube channel. This year, I am making a Beardo Buffalo hot sauce. Let me pin it. Let me pin it. I'm glad you said that, Mark. Now, I love buffalo hot sauce, and I'm quite fussy with buffalo hot sauce. Obviously, I recently did a video on the second channel involving 2 of Mark's hot sauces. The buffalo didn't make it in there because I'd already eaten it, because it was fantastic. So we had a discussion, because a lot of people are saying, well, can you just get Mark to make a Beardo hot sauce? Because he did a Ouija Brothers one at one point. But he is going to be doing, and they're only going to be a very small run, because he's growing them in his garden. He hasn't got a factory or anything. This is like his hobby away from YouTube and away from work. So he's going to do what he can to make a run of Beardo buffalo sauce. And I'm telling you now, 100% honest, Mark's buffalo hot sauce that I had off him last year, or beginning of this year, is the best hot sauce I've ever had. I was buying chicken just to put the hot sauce on it. It was fucking divine. But last night we had a barbecue and we were using the Naga hot sauce on the chicken, and, you know, some people can't take the heat of them, but they're not overbearing. My mother-in-law's just like, it's very nice. It's like, you gonna sweat or anything? We all know you're fussy, Beardo. Like a baby with gas. Oh, come on! Hey, Witchy Mabba, thank you for the chili pepper 6 jewels. I appreciate it. If Robert Englund isn't playing Freddy, I'm not interested. I don't want him to play. He's too old. He said he's too old and he doesn't want to do it. Is there a link to buy the hot sauce? Not yet, because it's out of season, I believe. I'm not sure where in the seasons they change. But if you go and subscribe to... Where's that comment? Oh, I pinned it, dickhead. If you subscribe to Folk and Fable, he is actually going to be doing videos on the process. It'll be on his Chili Northerner. Back. 2 seconds. It'll be on his Chili Northerner account. So I'll pin that. Check it out. If any of you guys are into hot sauce, because I've tried them, the last 3 batches I've had from Mark, and they're fantastic. Because Mark's not one of those people that can just do insane heat. So these sauces are hot, but they're very, very tasty. There you go. If you want to go check out his other channel, the Chili Northerner, I believe he's going to be filming the process and stuff, so you might be interested. Will there be stickers with a chili decal? He's got ideas for the label. He's doing a proper label for it. Like, I like sauces mild-ish or I get indigestion. Luckily, I get prescribed stuff for indigestion and heartburn and acid reflux, so I'm good. Yeah, Chris, we'll be doing the charity thing. Will all be done in one go. This is Mark's little side. He's not going to be making like 200 bottles. He hasn't got the facilities to do it. whatever you do, and you have one of Mark's sauce, don't let Ryan test it. I'm not taking hot sauce anywhere near Ryan. Not happening. But you know, you're the Chuck Norris's debunk, and you make all the real ghosts run away because they're terrified of your roundhouse kicking. Do you know what? Crow and Seg were live on Crow's channel on the weekend. And there was a discussion about how come debunkers turn up to these houses, or skeptics turn up to these houses, and there's no ghosts, and there's no demons, and there's no this, and there's no that. I mean, Seg were like, basically, we're exorcists. Don't go to the church to get rid of your demons. Give me and Seg a bell, because every time we turn up, the demons just fuck off. Invite Dandalf round. Demon will instantly leave the house, never to be seen. True, but I'm also a demonologist. Got a certificate, and I'm award-winning. Debunking demonologist, exorcist. That was about an hour and a half conversation on Crow Judas's stream. It was fantastic. Can't find a link. CRL, he hasn't made them yet because the UK weather is so fucked. It'll be in seasons. You don't have feathers, what? Why have I got to keep refreshing for my chat to fucking work? But, you know, if I tried doing a roundhouse, I'd pull something, I'd tear a muscle, probably rip my jeans. I don't believe you ghost tweet it. If growing my own hot peppers, but I'm not going to clear out to make them into a sauce. CRL, I'm sure if you watch Mark's content, I've seen Mark making stuff before, because he makes like a paste. The hot sauces won't be ready till probably around November, December. There you go. Roadhouse. Subbed. Hey, let's go. Yeah, as soon as Mark lets me know, I'll let you know, CRL, and then we'll put a post out. But Mark, that day is going to be mental for you, because you're just going to be like, fuck, they've all gone. I mean, your sauces go really quick anyway, don't they? They make some demon diet plan, exercise him. He'll run, just not to do it. I can run these days. Not that, you know. I can jog. Yeah, they fermented, so yeah. It's a long process. But he makes like a paste, and then every ingredient, I think with exception to black pepper and the xanthan gum, everything else he grows himself. Test time for you, Sean. What? Why are we testing Sean? Oh, it's been like Spain. It's horrendous. My mates are texting me like, how are you sweating? It's like 16 degrees. And I'm like, it's 25 still in Wales. It's still, I got up this morning at 8 o'clock and it was 18 degrees. And I was like, oh, that's actually quite a nice breeze. 20 minutes later, I was like, fuck me, it's 22. Are we warzoning tomorrow? Yes, Paul. Yes, we are. Who's an hour behind? Hey, listen. Unlike Seg, unlike Crow of Judas, or any of the others, I don't have to crow my chat. Just saying. I have busy streams and I never crow my streams. Need to make loads just to keep Steve and Griff happy. They nearly bought me out last time. Fuckers, isn't they? 24 in Bristol. Yeah, the rest, it seems the north part of the UK, the temperatures are now below average, but the southeast and southwest, I think London's temperatures dropped today as well. But the next week is still 25 degrees, which is the higher end of our summer, but we've been hitting 30 constant. It's been... But because it was a bit cooler in the living room today, I unplugged the air conditioner thinking I'd be fine. I've closed that door, and I'm going to have to get one of those things in here for the temperature. Tell Steve and Griff last, because I want some. He's got some on the channel link underpinned posts. Are we on what? But yeah, I've seen the idea that he's got for a label, and I like it. I like it. 19 where you live? In fact, what are we now? It's 22 here now. 22 and still bright and sunny. We'll be complaining in a couple of weeks. I use to do room temp. Only certain ones can do. I don't think mine can. Alexa, can you do room temperatures?
Dining room doesn't support that.
Then ask for the dining room, you dickhead. Alexa, what's the temperature in this room?
Dining room doesn't support that.
It doesn't do that. And for some reason, it doesn't want to do it for my dining room. My Alexa's over there now on a shelf. It's 21 on my bedroom. The heater is on. Heater? Where the fuck do you live? Womble, of course, for chilies are still growing, though I'll be picking them around September, October. I prefer being cold. Yeah. I run hot anyway. I mean, Fahab, when we were playing Warzone the other day, he was like, how are you managing in this heat? Because he came to stay with us for a couple of days. I had the living room door open to get some cold air in. And he's like with a blanket over him, like, are you fucking mental? Why are you starfishing on the floor? It's like, because the air's cooler down here and I'm just always hot. Computer said, no. I just told me the temperature in our bedroom. Oh, what? Mine don't do that. Alexa, you shit. Watched your video on the age verification restrictions on PlayStation. It helped me. Age verification on... I didn't do that. I've not done one on age verification on PlayStation. I've done the UK government trying to force the BBC and ITV down our throats. I was going to do a follow-up to it, but I don't want to lose my paranormal content just to get another big video. So I'm waiting a week or two. But you know, you keep setting our Alexa off. I'm very sorry, Fiona. Alexa, play fart noises.
That was a quick toilet one.
You can't hear that because it's all the way over there.
Play Mr. Farts. We'll stay
Alexa,
around.
off.
Okay.
Spying on you. Alexa, see, my wife doesn't want the Alexa in the living room because it's spying on us. And I'm like, it only listens. We're not criminals. What difference does it make? If that thing wants to hear me farting, burping, and shouting at the shit that's on YouTube, have at it. It'll hear worse than you. You bugger. The best one was when we used to shout Xbox off through the headsets when people were playing Call of Duty and you could hear, oh no, fuck! They just disappear. It was great. Thanks, Beardo. It keeps going off. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I'm not going to do it. Echo Dot 5th gen with clock with a max ambient room temperature sensor. Ah. I've got a load of little data loggers that I've started taking on investigations. So I could just put one of those in here, to be fair. Got to take it with a pinch of salt. I'm going to laugh as well. Fair. Yep, because it tells you in the corner. And if they've got the TV speakers on, they used to turn... Yep. Alexa, launch Viking Raid. What's that do? Didn't do anything. Peace out from Scotland. Have a good weekend. Appreciate... It's Sunday night. I've had a good weekend. I'm going to end this. Eat late because I forgot to eat before the stream again and go to sleep. He's always to check if it needs cooling further for the cats. Fair. The fart noises don't work on Alexa Plus. Really? I'm keeping my old one then. Just sometimes I'm out here waiting for a video to render and I'll get bored and I'll be like not playing with my figures and then I'll just do the fart thing because I think farts are funny. Automation of everything. I mean, it's just the way of the world, isn't it? The world is moving along at a rapid pace. Beardo, she said she can't do that on this device. Oh. I don't think Alexa can do that, Richard. I really don't. I'm going to throw it out the window in a minute. I'm sorry, Sandra. No, I've got to eat at 9 PM because I've got to walk 12 hours fasted to do my 15-hour fast. So that means I'm not going to be eating until lunchtime. Can you bring it out close to... I can't at the moment because it's behind a box of Funkos on a shelf way over there. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but I've redone the studio. Fuck, not that one. Oh, what? Why are you not working? Oh, dickhead. There we go. You're going to track? It's not going to see that far anyway. Oh. It's down there. All the way down there. That's a classic humour. Absolutely. Breaking shit again. I think that's overheated. Literally, my forearms are running. I'm dripping with sweat. It's disgusting. I hate it. You all tell you didn't watch your Tuckers. Tuckers? Beto, we have 3 in the house and they all play fart noises. Cheers, bungalow full of farts. My work here is done. Absolutely done. Stop bloody showing off. I'm entitled to show off. 33 degrees and I'm trying to paint the fucking ceiling. It was awful. You're the knob that turned the AC. I didn't think it was going to be this hot, didn't you? It's not very interactive, is it? Fuck. I only use it to play music when I'm on the treadmill that I now got to wheel in and out of it and it's heavy as shit. Can you have a Corvette, please? Yes, you can. Back, where is it? It was on there the other day. Oh, there.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
It's on the air conditioner. The Bikers Hangout large sticker is on the air conditioner. At least Pete has his own seat now. True. I'm not reading out the E-word stuff because people are going to get annoyed at me. Moved out treadmill outside out of mine. Need to get back to using it. I mean, I prefer to get out, but I mean, it's cooler outside than inside lately. So when the weather starts to change again, I'll be using the treadmill more. If Fat was a comedian, it would be the greatest comic of all time. Where's Parson Pete? There. Right there. And there. Time to invest in AC. I've got one. I just haven't plugged it in. Parson Pete living his best life. He absolutely is. Oh, Pete's got his own headset. That's Pete's headset, but it's a little big for him. He's got to grow into it. Don't have a cardio machine, just dumbbell. I've got dumbbells and the treadmill in the conservatory at the moment. Because obviously moving the studio. I've never not laughed at Lee's Most Haunted stuff. Nor me. He's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Good man. Proud of you, Beardo. Thank you, Norscore. He gets tired after 3 times. What? Nothing's better to watch than Beardo eating mango ice cream. Oh, bitch! Where's the Negan bat? Up there. This is just keep making me stand up, isn't it? Oh, I'm on the wrong camera. There. Negan Bat is there. Negan is there. Chucky and Tiffany are up there. Star Wars is over there. Including the Star Wars stuff you bought me. I can't lean over that far because the fucking board is in the way. Star Wars stuff up there. There you go. Are you happy now? Oh. Jesus. It's even hotter when I stand. I just tried to use my water jug as a microphone. Oh, no. We look like a charm. He loves showing off his stuff. Absolutely. Can you do jumping jacks? No, I'm wearing shorts. Next Screaming stream is tomorrow, 2 p.m. You thought that was a stuffed cat? Yeah, you respect Pete. Where's the Funko Pop horrors? There. Literally on camera, you dinglebit. Oh, no, they're not. All across there. Happy now? Beardo, say my name. Kinky. Alexis Artemis, Green Howard are the first. Beardo, you're losing the plot. I think I've boiled myself. I think I have actually boiled myself. Possum Pete equals roadkill sandwich. No score with the 8 months. There's a rat on the shit. How dare you? There is an Ibis hotel not far from the venue. Thinks on Kirkstall. Ibis is like a budget hotel, isn't it? Oh, shoot, I forgot to add the message. My kiddos are here and say hi. Hello, no scores children. Hello to you. Boiled Beardo, true. Pete is basically the channel mascot at this point. I mean, it's between Pete, Wooden Spoons, and the Backstreet Boys, isn't it? What's the tour? Oh, yeah, there's a tour video. Go watch that. How old is Possum Pete? He's a year old. It didn't trigger my Alexa. Soiled myself. No. What? The Beardo Truffle Show. That's why I'm not doing star jumps, because it'll inadvertently turn into a truffle shuffle. They giggled and waved too. Thanks, Beardo. You're very welcome. It's weird the kids watch me. Batman collection. I don't know. Oh, fuck it, there. There's my Batman figures. There's a Batman stuff all over the floor. How much Batman stuff do you want that's directly in your line of sight? Batman Funkos there. Batman Funkos. Shut up, Sean! You idiot!
Wankers.
Oh, fucking twat.
To be fair, Ghost Wiener, very rarely do I touch Possum Pete because I'm allergic to him. When you're having yeah, my name usually triggers Alexa's. Must be Beardo's voice. Not this time. Where's the Batman logo, Matt? Outside the door. It's outside the door. Mrs. Geek hasn't noticed it's not in there yet. Where's the space shoot to start My Little Pony killer? Where's Deadpool? Deadpool's head is down there. His head is down there. There's Deadpool figures dotted about. There's Deadpool Funkos dotted about. I haven't got that much Deadpool stuff, come to think of it. Oh, there's Batman down there as well. Oh. I have to have... Oh, yeah, Roger's got a Possum Pete. Happens every time Sandra says it. I do need additional videos of Beardo on a rainy roof. Love that video. Oh, I don't think I put it on the stream deck. The Deadpool one. Daredevil skit. I keep forgetting about it. I want to put it in more videos. But I'm definitely going now. Stop drawing me back in with a hilarity, you lot. Sorry for being funny. Sorry for my chat being funny. Do apologise. They're still playing with my Barbie. It's still in the packaging. I think it's in a box, but there. I've got a load of stuff in a box here because I've got no fucking room for it. Dude, bro, please.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I've been to the castle ruins with Dean the other night. I've been to 30 East Drive and I've been to the Four Crosses. I'm going back to the Four Crosses. So I've got too many videos to edit at the moment. Mike O with a gifted member. Thank you very, very much, Mike O. Appreciate you. Peter's next investment, starting a strawberry shortcake collection. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, that's little Cassidy me. I went to the Priest Cottage in Leeds the start of the year. It was fucking snowing. And little Cassidy me and Laura Wilson come down to meet us. So she had some photos done and then she sent me the photos as fridge magnets, but they're on my board. So every time she comes in and says something like, "Where's this that I sent you?" I say, "There's 2 pictures of you right here. Shut up." CRL, guess what I found when I redid the studio? I found the gas-powered one. And I got a new toy for the second channel review. I got the new Punisher as well. Love strawberry shortcake. Beto, where is your Sons of Anarchy slip? Up there. Slip? I've got a Sons of Anarchy hoodie up there. The camera won't swing around that way. If you're on about the Charlie Hunnam thing with a badge in it, it's on the shelf down there. Oh, it's fucking there. On camera. You can just see the corner of there. Sons of Anarchy stuff there. Sons of Anarchy Funkos up there. Now Minigeek just needs to set it up under your chair. I've been tempted. I'm going to fucking set it up under there one day. She'll come out here to play her power wash. I'll probably be in bed and then just hear, and then I will laugh. And then I can play the CCTV back to capture it. When you listen, every time you play Wii or Rara, the drops, it makes me giggle. I haven't got K-Bays. I don't want K-Bays. Where's the Beardo Get Scared flag? Right there. There. Right, you've run out of shit to ask for now. Finally got back to my account with my sub. 25 months. Hey, let's go, Price. Matthew Price. I don't have Polly Pockets. Do it. Then the war begins. I'm a massive twat with air horns. I think Mrs. Geek at one point was like, "I'm not doing the air horn anymore," because she jump scared me so bad one day, it hurt my neck. I've been meeting Brad Dourif from Child's Play Chucky. Oh, what? That's awesome. Am I a KB? Rub my belly and find out. I'm not. Joe Taylor, how you doing? Bet you ain't got a beardo mask. I don't, Elaine. You know, I know this wonderful mask creator. And I'm sure at one point she was like, "I'm going to make a beardo mask." And nothing, you know? It's because I don't sound like a posh twat, I guess. Anything Venom related. I've got the Marvel Legends Big Venom there. I got a Venomized. I think they might be in the dining room. I've got a Venomized Funko collection, but they're going. I don't have much Venom, come to think of it. I'm sure I've got Venom stuff somewhere. Got a 6-tone train horn with a marine battery I can loan you. Oh, please no. Peter, Donna says you can have a My Little Pony. Please give it a back. Donna! No! Witchy Mama's leaving. She's just dropped more gifty things, the gold coin, put the Daredevil helmet on. I mean, I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. Witchy Mama, thank you for another 10 jewels. Oh, you can't fucking see it. Oh, this is torture. I'm not doing this again. Move, you bastard. It's over there, but there's figures right in front of it. And if you fucking... Oh, wait. It's right there, look. But if I try and take it off, some of them will fall, or one of them will fall, and then everything will go. Because stupidly, do you remember when they were in the glass cabinet and they were on steps that I made when I worked in the plastic factory? I put all the figures out and I was like, I'm really happy with that. But something looks off, you know? And I realised yesterday when I went in the conservatory that all the plastic steps, so I can get different tier levels, fucking still in there. No score, thank you for the gift of 10 jewels. Dan Green, thank you for the £2. Hope you well. Hey guys, hope you're all well. Whew. God damn, it's hot. Chucky, where are you? Piss off! We stop moving around and get motion sickness. They are demanding it. Back when the Dukes of Hazzard were big, one of the school bus drivers had the loudest rebel air horn you ever heard. Get some museum putty that stops and falling beard doesn't. Oh. Beardo, what does that do? What does what do? Making grunty noises at me now. Some people pay for that. Also plugging that. I'm plugging it in before I do anything tomorrow. Does Pete have a tail? Yes. It's an Australian possum. Don't question what it is, all right? Petals, thank you for the membership. Beardo, we're fucking with you. I know. I know you are. But I'm here to entertain. And you lot making me all fucking hot and sweaty and moving about and shit somehow makes you laugh. I like to make you laugh. The little gifts thing, the gold coin. Yeah. I don't know. I've never done that. Twitch used to have a thing, or do have a thing called Bits. And I think that's YouTube's version of it. What time are we? Shit. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have to end. That's a large rodent. This whole time I thought he was tailless. That's how I used to get him to stand up on the back of my chair, was I'd ram his tail through the head slot thing. Why you pick up a rat like it's a dirty diaper? Because I'm allergic to the fur that it's made with. Whatever synthetic fur is in it, I'm allergic to. My eyes swell up. Cassidy White May says, tell me why it's so funny making Beardo get... Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. So we are about to end. Give Pete a kiss of science. Fucking hell. I used to be addicted to soap. But I'm clean now. Not this again, no. Right, you're all banned. Anyway, thank you all for a fun Sunday evening. Thank you all for... Where's Waldo? I don't have Waldo. The guitars are out in the guitar and drum room where they should have stayed. Anyway, much love to you all. Thank you for a fantastic, hot, sweaty, movement-filled night. I appreciate you all. Much love to you all. Beardo out.
When you feel like cutting down, the Beardo does a round in a row. Can I get a row? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a rock. Can I get a rock? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off and be told whenever he's live with the tiny little.
Goodbye.